here's Boba and Bosco, and I will be throwing laundry stuff on the floor, and I will give him correction if he will be paying attention to them, like trying to go grab them or even sniff. But dogs are opportunity learners. So if you will not be around to correct it, they will grab it because they think it's for them. So the best way to prevent something you don't like, right, stealing your socks, laundry, is to keep this area closed for a dog. But I will be throwing the sock, leave it, and I put it really close. Next will be underwear, leave it, and I will bring him in, because this is when dogs mostly want to grab it. Other sock, and if he'll get it, I will give him correction. He's wearing a choker chain. This is a bigger sock. This is some t-shirt. Maybe more underwear. Man, you're not teasing your dog with underwear, right? But okay, I'll tease him and throw it like that. Here's underwear on the floor. Some of my headpiece. Usually I try not to keep my stuff like that, but I know it can happen. So it's very tempting for a dog to come and get it, because whatever they found on the floor, they think it's for them. Okay? They're animals. They have a mind of a 3-4-year-old child, which you will have a hard time to explain what is it good and what is it bad, and it will be a lot of tryouts. So I'm grabbing underwear again, and I will just throw it again, and I'll call him, come on. But obviously, if he will come through this door when he has nothing to do, and he will find this stuff on the floor, why not to grab it? Why not to grab it? This is a dog. So if you don't want your stuff being grabbed by the dog, keep the door shut, or don't keep the stuff on the floor. Animal is an animal. Good boy. Now I'm walking him in the living room, and I'll drop it like that. Leave it! Now call him back. Leave it! This is just the socks. This is a dirty socks. So when something is dirty, it's more interesting for dogs. Come on. But if I will let him out of leash and maybe start playing rough with him, he accidentally can get it. But like I said, I prefer not to keep my socks in living room. He also likes to fetch, so he considered this as a fetching material. But he don't have obsessive compulsive disorder with the socks or underwear. I didn't notice it. You're a good boy. Hey. Yes, you're a good boy. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Down. Good boy. Now I will use something very tempting. This is a plate with the leftovers. I mean, we don't put it on the floor, but we'll do it on the floor. I also have a tissue, and I have a regular, like a salami stick. It's a dog treat. It's a little bit of egg, just a leftover. And I will give him correction with a lead if he'll try to get it. Come on, but leave it. I give him correction for just paying attention to it. Does it mean that if I will leave the room for a long time, he will still doing it? He will avoid it? I doubt. I doubt. If he will have opportunity to grab this piece of cheese when I'm not around, why not? You just grab it and you swallow it. And then you can punish the dog, and he's just like, whatever, I don't know what's happened. Now I will throw a piece of tissue. Now I'll just call him, and I'm ready to give a correction. And you want to practice pretty often with the stuff like that, so your dog is associating with something not always nice. Here it is. He's like, everything is set up there. Boba. So right now he's even afraid to go around it because he associates the word leave it with something uncomfortable. Correction with leash correction, correction with choker chain or a prong collar as example. But if I will keep it on the floor and then start playing with him, obviously he will think that everything is fine and this is stuff for him, this is his treasure he found, and he will grab it. This is an animal. You're a good boy. Yes, you are confused. You are so confused. Now I will show how to give a correction if I ask dog to stay on a place and he will break the command. I do have a leash connected so I can catch him and give him correction when he is leaving the place. He's a fast dog. So he's already laying here. Stay. And I would like him to move because I would like to show the correction, but maybe he will not. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. I sit on the floor and he thinks he can come. Okay, puppy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Such a good boy. Good boy. Yes.